Well, good morning, everybody. Oh, we got lots of viewers today. Hi, welcome to the satellite studio, the satellite sunroom studio of the Jack Henke Show. And we're here on Monday. It's July 24th. I think my We Energies bill is due today. All right. So don't let me forget to pay that. All right, everybody. And welcome to the show. And yeah, quite a weekend. Beautiful, warm weekend, a little toasty, but that's okay. I took part in the Barbenheimer experience last night, half of it anyway, and we'll talk about that on the show proper once things get rolling. Yeah. Otherwise, I wonder why people aren't joining the stream here. Where are my people? I've lost my people. I know I sent the link out, but that's okay. Anyway, yes. So I was at the North Shore Theater last night at the ultra screen, and checked out Oppenheimer, the J. Robert Oppenheimer biopic from Christopher Nolan, and it was spectacular. It was harrowing. Not easy to kind of be faced with that sort of stuff on a ultra screen, but it was great. And 3 hours flew by. It's a long movie. 3 hours. I'm not keen on those 3-hour extravaganzas anymore. Not with my 52-year-old bladder. But anyway, so I was hoping Jack would be along shortly. I wonder what's going on here. What do we got going on? Well, I tell you, whoa, what's going on indeed? Brand, here we go. All right. So we'll do this while I check on Jack. Back in a second.
Are you tired of stretching and straining, trying to style or comb your hair? Now, K-Tel introduces the Hindsight Mirror, a revolutionary new concept in bathroom fixtures. It adjusts to your every need. Great for viewing sides, back, even the top of your head. Hindsight, used along with your regular bathroom mirror, takes all the guesswork out of styling those hard-to-see places. The exclusive adjustable control arm holds Hindsight in any position, leaves both your hands free. It's ideal for shaving or trimming sideburns. Hindsight's high magnification gives you big, clear close-ups. Perfect for delicate jobs, such as applying eye makeup. For normal use, simply reverse the mirror. Hindsight installs quickly and easily. When not in use, it folds out of the way neatly and conveniently. Get the Hindsight Mirror with adjustable arm, attachments, and complete instructions. $7.99 from K-Tel.
Latin Hustle, Night Fever, Disco Merengue. Learn the hottest disco steps at home with the Let's Disco book and album, the complete disco dance instruction system. Learn freestyle, line, and couples dances with the Let's Disco book. The album ties it together with professional instruction, plus music by the biggest disco stars. So let's disco, only $7.95.
Now available.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Now that's how you start a show.
That's how you start a show.
Hey, were you having trouble getting in or something? I don't know. StreamYard's been a little weird this morning. I sent the link about 5 minutes to 8, and then and there goes AJ. I don't know. I don't know if StreamYard's having problems or something, but
Don't be blaming it on StreamYard. Everything, take responsibility for everything yourself. That's what you teach your kids. Don't blame StreamYard.
I checked with your kids, and they said they never learned that from you. I took a vote of the house, and neither one had any interest in that.
No interest?
No, sorry, not interested.
Well, I'm interested. What,
Right.
AJ bailed on us?
He was here and then he was gone.
Okay.
You
Well,
get that a lot.
you get that a lot.
It's okay.
We're back on a Monday. How you doing?
I'm okay. I'm okay. You know, I'll take okay. Okay is great.
It's a step.
It's a huge step.
Yeah.
I did a foolish thing last night. I accepted an invitation to go to take care of one half of the Barbenheimer thing.
I was going to ask you, what'd you see?
I went op instead of bar. I went to Oppenheimer.
Okay. And?
Unbelievable. It was great. It was amazing. And you know what's great? The best part of all of it, though, the movie was stellar. I mean, it really was. I mean, just as a, you know, it's a 3-hour biopic about physics and the guy who invented the bomb, and you think, man, that's not exactly the way I want to spend the 3 hours. But I've never had 3 hours just flew by. I mean, it was just
faster than Avatar.
I thought so. Yeah. But it was great. The North Shore Theater on a Sunday night was absolutely mobbed. It was packed, and people were like just thrilled to be out and at the movies. And I was waiting for my friend to show up. I easily made like 9 new friends. I mean, we were all just talking about A-bombs and Mattel toys and cultural. It was one of those nights where you're like, man, this is the way it's supposed to be. I haven't seen the North Shore Theater like this and the multiplex like this in forever, and that's just great. I mean, it was really it was very cool.
Well, that's good. Jeremiah was talking about it. He went yesterday.
Yeah.
This morning he was at the gym. He was talking about and he said it was unbelievably good. He said the ramp up to the test of the thing was exciting as hell. He said, everybody kind of knows the story, but it's history, so you can't. I mean, things are loosely based. People take liberties, but still to have it reminds me of Darkest Hours?
Yeah. So Gary Oldman?
Yeah, when and you go into a movie knowing the end.
Yeah.
Well, not the end. I mean, but it's amazing that they are able to hold an audience that well when it's a historical thing, first of all.
Right. Oh, well, I had to during and the ultra screen was packed. I mean, it was like to the gills. We had like the last 2 seats, and that was fine.
So is that the place where you have recliners and stuff?
Oh yeah. Yeah. It's cool though, because like right in the middle of the movie, probably the march up to the initial test, I started looking around the auditorium, so I wanted to see what people were, just to get a read on people. Man, they were just like, just leaning forward in their seats and so like wrapped up in this thing. It was awesome. It was just great. I mean, yeah, very, very cool. And then it's funny because it's a messy, sloppy, awful history, because these are a bunch of egotistical men who, it's actually remarkable we're having this conversation today. I shouldn't have been born. There's a very good chance that you or I should not have been born. So,
you and AJ are very egotistical men, so that makes sense.
That's true. So, but we have yet to burn up the Earth's atmosphere.
Speaking of burning, we got to talk when AJ comes on. We got to talk Burning Man, which was great.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah. But today is drop-off day at Mr. Bob's, 4 to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Backpacks is still the featured item that they need most of all. But they need a lot of stuff. You don't have to do just backpacks. Please go on to MrBobsUnderTheBridge.org and see how you can help. You can donate your time. You can donate money. You can donate items, but items that are in need right now.
I'm chuckling because I just opened up the pictures.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Well, we'll get it later.
Yeah. Okay. Java House. Oh, I can't. What do you say? Italian roast. It's just unbelievable. It's just fantastic. And good, nice people, nice baristas, great coffee, organic coffee. Some of the flavored ones are not organic, but Julia's down there in charge of the ship. She's doing a great job. It's just a wonderful place to go. And it's, people are like, no, Monday. But if you stop at Java House on Monday, you'll be a little better mood.
You won't have a case of the Mondays at the Java House, and you want to have a case of the Tuesdays.
That's right. Exactly. Mel's,
Julie's been there forever. How long has she been there now?
I don't know. I'm sure she would love to hear that.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, but you have all that institutional knowledge there, you know.
I remember she was training under what was her name? Cheyenne was there. She's no longer there. She was a pistol too. So they both could handle Margot. So they both are aces in my book. Yeah, it's a great place. Lots of good coffee places, but we're pulling for the Java House. So
right there.
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
Mel's got the sporting clay tournament coming up in August. He's going to come on soon to give a talk and kind of talk about how they did, what they raised, where it's going, all kinds of good stuff from Mel's charities. We were at AJ's family's tailgate yesterday and started talking to some people, and just like they lived in Cedarburg. I never met them or heard them, and they're fans of the library too. So, but it was funny because it's like we're trying
to them already.
Find common ground. He said, "Mel's, oh Mel's, yeah, we know Mel's." So the word is out on Mel's. So please continue to. But the thing is, when someone gets as much pub as Mel gets, or the organization gets, it's easy to say, they got it made. Stop attending. Stop giving. No. Keep going.
Yeah.
Keep doing it. Good times for good people. Fun times. I didn't see the Monday morning pickup yet. It's always a big thing for Mel's, which is great too.
Yeah.
So keep it coming. Mel's coming soon. And today, there's only one day. It's Amelia Earhart Day.
Did you buy your plane ticket?
No, it was a birthday. So it was a birthday. Interesting, that's one that still fascinates the world, don't you think?
Yeah, DB Cooper, Amelia Earhart. Yeah, we love all those missing celebrities. One of the best things you can do for your career is go missing. We're hoping. So, bye, Jack.
Get your book banned and go missing.
There you go.
There you go. But what was I going to say? Oh, she has a great. It's interesting. You should take a few minutes and read up about her. She was involved in a lot of things for trying to get more women accepted into aviation. She was
a total badass. Yeah, absolutely.
And she has great quotes. If you look up some Amelia Earhart quotes, you won't be disappointed. So
I like a woman who gives good quote. I'll be over here if you need.
Wow.
Just had to disappear into the bushes.
It's also National Tequila Day.
Oh, no, Jesus. So here's the deal. You gotta you fuel up the Cessna, you drink a lot of tequila, you go missing, you've celebrated all the days perfectly.
Tequila coffee.
There you go.
Did you know that there actually was a Jose Cuervo? It's not just a meme.
Oh, really?
He is recognized as the father of tequila.
Yes, I'm sure.
In 1795, Don Jose Antonio de Cuervo makes the first Vino Mezcal Tequila de los Cuervo in Tequila, Jalisco, Mexico. I like that. Birthing the modern tequila. There was stuff before that, but he's given credit for being the first modern.
This was the first good tequila. That's what you're saying.
Are you a tequila guy? Do you like tequila?
I do. Actually, I do. I mean, I can even. That's one of the few boozes I can drink straight if I have to.
Well, when I was growing up, underage drinking. No,
never. We don't support that on this show.
Now it's become such a high ender. It's got right up there with bourbon. I mean, the pricey shots, and you can. It's some.
Well, Cuervo's not exact. Cuervo's the tequila of the proletariats.
Right.
They have tequila up there that you can really shell out.
It's
for.
Better than some of the Rock Gut for sure that you can.
Well, that's true. They Cuervo makes a great. They make a margarita mix that you can. It's already like all in the bottle. The tequila's in there and the flavoring. And they had a mango one that I thought I would hate. Oh man, it's so good. It's actually the bottle disappears really quickly, and then you disappear quickly, like Amelia Earhart.
Like, oh, this tastes so good. Like there's something about a margarita that seems so thirst quenching, and You go.
Yeah. And you forget your piano lessons.
Ever tell you the joke about the 12-inch pianist?
Yeah, I think you might have. It will not be on this show.
What are you talking about? You're talking about getting some quote over there. Frozen versus on the rocks. How do you prefer your margarita? This is America talking.
America, I was gonna say for me, on the rocks.
You got one right for once.
Oh, is that how America?
No.
They like it frozen. I think. Yeah.
2 out of 3 prefer frozen. It
tastes better on the rocks. Tastes better. I agree. Yeah. And you know what? And no salt. Get rid of that salt.
You're on a roll.
Oh.
You had one in a row right.
I have high blood pressure. I'm supposed to stay away from sodium, so I would say hold the salt.
65% like a salted rim, but this doesn't make any sense. These numbers ain't adding up. At 67% prefer a glass with no salt. That doesn't make any sense. How can they build it? It just
I contributed to that number. I'll have you know.
There are a lot of people who like the salt in the rims that don't ever drink the salt. But I lapped that salt right off the rim, man.
You would.
I'm a salt
Highland House apparently has a killer margarita. Everyone who goes there seems to really love it. That's what I hear. Yeah, I don't know. I've never tried it.
My favorite margarita place was La Casita. It's on Farwell. It was a small place, neat little place. And they had a real little porch, like a front porch. Yeah. It was before outdoor dining became the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sitting out there in the sunlight they had the best on the rocks margaritas. I don't like the fruit. Do you like the fruity ones? You like mango?
Well, I did like the mango one, but I mean, if it's just straight margarita, that's great too. Yeah, I mean, which I guess is naturally lime, isn't it? I mean, essentially,
that's like, yeah, it's like the baseline Gatorade flavor is green.
Yes.
Who knows what it really is? Yeah.
So which I like. I mean, but yeah, and I didn't think I'd like that mango thing, but oh, hot damn.
Damn.
I forgot that weekend.
No wonder you like Oppenheimer. All right, so that's what's going on kind of in the world. Let's bring on AJ. You want to talk about?
That's how I survived Oppenheimer. I got a big Sam Adams summer ale at the little restaurant they have inside.
Isn't that great?
It is good.
I mean, when we were kids, you could never bring booze in.
Getting a beer, I know, a beer at the movie. That's like we're so European now.
We had to sneak it in all the time.
At age 12.
Yes.
It's terrible watching Star Wars for the first time.
I have another question.
Yes.
It's summer.
True.
It's hot.
Very.
This week's going to be one of the hottest.
Scorcher, yeah. It'll be a scorcher this week, yeah.
I see people, I've never been able to do this, with their window open who drive with their arm hanging out the window. Do you see that?
I mean, I do.
You do that?
Yeah. I do. I'm a dangler.
I don't even know how you do that.
I mean, you just let it all hang out, baby.
Every time I see somebody, they look so relaxed.
Yeah.
How the fuck are they doing that?
So you're basically outing yourself as like you drive tense, like you can't dangle when you drive.
No.
Okay. Well, I know you drive very strategically. I know that.
This is funny, and it was probably pretty good for you that you didn't go yesterday because
no,
we got down there.
Oh, poor Margot.
And there were some really rude drivers on the road on the way down there, and I got away from them and did well, navigated my way through. And then we get there, you get out of the car, Margo goes, "I'm not feeling very well."
Oh,
that's what I said. Oh, what do you mean? Toughen up. She was, well, I think she's like,
thanks, Dad.
She's like, right.
Yeah, the 2 times I've driven with you, I also stumbled out.
I said, consider yourself lucky. People are buying big bucks, paying big bucks to go on roller coasters. You get a free one every time we go down there.
Oh my!
So anyway, but I don't understand the arm dangling.
No,
I just don't get it.
You
do that.
I've dangled from day one. I think when I was learning to drive, I dangled.
Wow.
I'll give you some classes. We'll get together. I'll show you how to do it. Anyway, we're deep into AJ's territory here.
Yep.
Mr. Bocchini.
What's up, boys?
Good morning. How are you, sir?
Morning, Jack. I'm surprised you're here this morning after
Oh.
yesterday.
Why?
Because you told me to be on time, and we're on time. So here we go.
Yeah. Well, Bulldog called me at about 22. I thought, uh-oh. But he was just confirming we were back on a Monday.
All with good news. Yeah.
That's good. I also have good news, guys.
Bring it.
The show will be AJ list tomorrow.
Oh, that's not good news.
No, it's good news because I have a speech. That's why.
Oh, okay, that's good news.
Oh.
All right.
Well, AJ's getting so big, Bulldog.
I know.
We got into the game yesterday. I said, where's AJ? He's not in the seat. He's being interviewed by Channel 12.
You and I are stumbling around in the back alleys with our Jose Cuervo. And he's got the good tequila.
Let's get it correct now. I wasn't being interviewed by Channel 12. I was meeting Vinny Rattino, a fellow Italian. So,
it's one of those deals. Yeah. In that case, whatever you want.
Yeah, it was good.
It's your show now.
He's a really good guy. We scrambled all over the ballpark and got to the right field foul pole just as the game was about to start. So it was good.
You know that conversation went. Vinny walked up to him and said, "Hey, Dr. Louis Boombatz said the thing is taken care of now."
Yeah, right.
Louis Boombatz.
Exactly.
Yesterday was the second annual Burning Man tailgate. Not Burning Man like the classic Burning Man, but Burning
Man.
So it wasn't annual until yesterday. Oh, look at that. Very cool.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's my family's annual tailgate party. We bring in my cousins from Texas, my cousins from Kohler, my cousins from all over the place. And
the guy from Sicily.
It's basically a baseball. It's basically, without it being a family reunion, it's the closest thing you can get to a family reunion. So.
And Cindy and her Cardinal-loving boyfriend Matt did a hell of a job putting it on. They just it was just fantastic.
Bursting the flames on the hallowed grounds of AmFam Field.
It was good. It was really fun. It was we had fun. We had a talent show. We had a little bit of the Jack Henke show.
Yep,
it's good.
It was really good. They had a microphone, so AJ and I were on that. I'll get you the camera before I lose it again, Bulldog. But Matt, despite his cardinalness, he brought it, man. They did a karaoke to what something dressed man. What's that ZZ Top song?
Sharp Dressed Man.
Yeah, sir. And
you mean a sharp dressed man like this?
Yeah,
I was showing Margot because I had two shirts, and I said, "Well, God, I'll just do what we used to do." And I used to wear them like that all the time. When you put your other T-shirt over your head like that, like you're a sultan or something. I'm a sultan. I'm sultan of Burning Man. So we had a great time. That was just a lot of fun. I met Uncle Randy, who's a big fan of the show. I met what is Uncle Randy's wife's name?
Jeannie.
Jeannie. She's lovely. She was great. I've met Cindy and Matt before, but got to see them in action. It was good to see them. Met brother Mark from, I don't know where Mark is from, but he's Cindy. Madison. I met.
He basically met my entire mom's side. So
right. Of course, the agent was there.
Of course.
Is John or Jonathan? Is it John from Texas, from Austin? He was there.
Yes, Jonathan. He's not from Texas. He was born in Kohler, but he lives in Texas now.
He lives in Texas, so he was glad to be up here for this.
So he must be thrilled to be away from because Texas they got the oven on high over there right now.
Hey, but in his defense, he's got a pool, so it's all right.
You better. I think that's standard issue now. I think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Just a lot of nice people. It was a lot of fun. They had a karaoke. They had the fake beards for the ZZ Top imitation, and they had blow up guitars so they could smash them after the thing was over. It was hilarious.
It was great. It was awesome.
Party.
And AJ, what was the family's name who came on next and did the sing and dance thing? Do you know? There was Matt, and then the other guys that came on and did the.
I don't remember the name.
Okay. Well, there was something. Everybody had a lot of enthusiasm. They brought it, man. It was great.
They brought it, and it was
yeah.
good until the 8th. The game was good until the 8th.
Yeah, and I didn't see I was out of there probably at the 6th. I had to leave.
Albies hit a 3-run homer in the 8th. So.
Oh yeah, actually, I didn't check the score until a moment ago, and there we go.
Yeah, Albies hit a.
It's all right.
It was all right. It was good. It was fun.
Yeah.
It was 2-1 for a long time, and I was like, "Oh God, if they lose, I don't want to see it." But I had some other stuff I had to take care of. But it was just great, a lot of fun. AJ's got a cool family, and Cindy bringing it was great. The good Bocchini was there. Lisa, I got to see her, so it was a great day.
We got rid of a book too. A lady that I never met before bought her book, so that was good.
Nice.
You know, AJ, you might, when you're on the air, you might not want to say when you sell one, you got rid of one. I mean, it doesn't exactly make someone feel good about their purchase.
That's exactly how Hemingway used to do.
No, it was nice. It was nice. She had never met me. Her name was what was her name? Trying to think of her name, but she had never met me. She said it was great to see me out and about because of my story, and I think she thought it was a little more limited than I am, but it was all right. It was good.
Yeah, cool, excellent.
Nice to meet someone new, and that's a nice thing about it. You don't know everybody that's gonna be there, so it was nice to meet new people, and it was good.
So they have the spread for the tailgate bullseye. They probably had a 12-foot table out at least. They had brisket, they had sloppy, they had hamburgers, which AJ could put ketchup on.
You're darn right. I put ketchup on that.
He's such a supporter of the ketchup industry.
He is. It was great. Ketchup Boy was in full ketchup eating mode.
Fantastic.
It was great.
Excellent.
Yeah, it was great.
Cool.
Good.
So, now that it's over, I suppose today you start planning for the 3rd annual Burning Man celebration.
No, they do. I don't.
Well, they may need some consultation, so just be ready.
Well, they have the schedule for 2024, so I'm sure they got it all.
Already planning on. That's fantastic. Very cool. Excellent. Well, AJ, how about filling people in on the world of the sport?
All right, so we got Brewers yesterday, but they played big series coming up for them. They play Cincinnati this week.
Again.
So, again.
It's a lot of Reds action this month.
They play Cincinnati and the Braves again. So
brutal.
Play the Braves for 4 next weekend. So
they're doing well. I mean, they're making a go of it though. I mean, yesterday notwithstanding, it's been a good run.
Yeah, right. It has been. And Jack, if you could do me a favor, I didn't get a chance to look up the Chinook score yesterday.
I'll take care of it. I'm
okay. One thing I read to AJ on after they beat, who did they beat before Atlanta? Who were they playing before Atlanta? They were on the road and they played Philadelphia, right?
Yeah, Philly.
They played the Phillies after they won. The Brewers fans who are always on the ledge, ready to commit suicide, jump into euphoria just as quickly. He
jumped in the comments and read Twitter. He's like,
never do that.
It said Burns is back, Adames is back. We're winning it all, or something.
Oh yeah, some Yelly is back, Corbin is back. We are winning it all. That was one of the headline quotes in Twitter. So
Chinook's update coming in here from the Madison Mallards. Kind of stomped all over them, 11-2.
Oh
man, been a rough stretch.
Yeah, it has been. Look at that. Oh boy, that's actually they dropped their 5th in a row there, I believe.
Yeah.
5th in a row. So taking on the Dock Spiders, my favorite team in this league, on the 27th.
The Dock Spiders, right?
Yes, the Fond du Lac Dock Spiders. This is the year I have to remember to order my hat because they have the best logo. They have this angry, massive, fat, juicy spider on there.
Yeah, it is. It is a good-looking spider.
It's a really good.
It is a good-looking spider.
Of all the spiders I've seen, that's the best.
We had Channel 6 was there on Saturday, and the guy threw out the first. It wasn't Tim Van Born. It was the news guy.
Oh, okay.
Ben whatever Ben
Yeah.
Ben something.
Mhm.
He threw out the first pitch on Saturday, so it was
Nice. Cool.
good. And I don't know my work schedule yet, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. I am planning on heading home on Friday for a little for a day, but I'm also planning on volunteering with my parents on Saturday in Milwaukee. So,
Oh, okay.
so,
Cool. Excellent.
so
You're
yeah.
a busy man.
And I have a speech tomorrow at Lake Country Lutheran High School.
Great.
That's great. It's cool, AJ.
Yeah,
Not bad.
So, but sports update as far as that goes, we got keep an eye on the Red Series today. It's the last time we play the Reds all year, so it's going to be a big series. And with Sal up now and Ellie De La Cruz, they won't play the same position, but they'll be matching up because Sal is I would say Sal is our version of Ellie for those who don't know.
How did Sal do yesterday?
He got a hit in the eighth. Yeah.
Yeah, he saved the day on Saturday night when
He scored a run and got a hit in the eighth. So
yep, he had a great catch in right field.
That was his first game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Saturday night was his first game.
Very, very cool.
Yep. Very cool.
AJ, you see that women's tennis dust up from last week with the Hungarian at the Budapest Open, the woman who erased the mark?
The ball mark?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. What?
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah.
So what's the Hungarian tennis player? Amarissa Toth was her name. It was a contested ball marking, and she scuffed it out with her foot as her opponent was speaking to the ump, and it turned into this really kind of nasty thing.
Oh,
and
wow.
The entire tennis world, it was great because the entire tennis world kind of jumped on this woman, and she backtracked a little bit and said, "I'm kind of sorry now," and, because everyone said, "You're done, you're over, you can't do that."
Obviously, they didn't have video review, huh?
Actually, the entire thing's on video. The whole thing, you can watch her walk up to it, erase the mark with her foot in a real blatant kind of F you sort of way.
Yeah, right.
And I think the player was Chinese, and she actually was very gracious. She even shook the woman's hand afterwards, but she was just she asked out loud. You could hear her because tennis matches get very quiet. She's like, "Why did you just do that?" It was kind of great.
That's great.
Yeah. So she does never prosper.
Brazen. That's what you're
Yes.
Brazen
Absolutely.
act.
But we'll be hearing from that woman again, I'm sure. Probably on reality television.
Yeah.
AJ, the Brewers are in first place by a half a game.
Yes, sir.
How are they going to be after this week? This is a big week.
In first place by a game and a half.
Oh!
Wow.
You heard it here first.
All right.
We'll take it.
Yep.
How are we doing on the injury front? We don't have a lot of
Woodruff is still out.
Yeah, okay.
Woodruff's out. Miley's out. Two of the starting pitchers are out.
Yeah, but
starting center fielder's been out all year.
I think we got what we needed out of Miley. I mean, as much as we could have expected. So
True. More.
And more, yeah, that's true. More, yeah. So I mean, not a lot of buyer's remorse there.
He's 36 years old, and his arm's about to fall off. So
he's got a bad case of Jello arm, I think. So yeah,
pus.
Yeah, pus arm.
Yeah,
Jello pus, same thing. So there we go. Cool. Anything else shaking out there, AJ?
One last thing, I just want to give a shout out to my Aunt Cindy for running such a smooth operation yesterday. We were all in. I think we were all in by 10 o'clock, and we were all out by 12:30. So,
wow.
And our seats were in the Our seats were in the 400s. So,
okay. Yeah.
That was fantastic. Great time, Cindy and Matt. Fantastic. They came through big time.
Yeah.
Everybody contributed with food and it was just a great time.
Nice.
was a great time. So I just want to give him a shout out real quick on
It's
here.
nice to hear if you could organize a family event that doesn't end in violence or tears. That's great.
No.
There's no saying there wasn't that. It's
Oh.
just,
You guys just left it out of your report. Okay.
that's to be expected. That's checking the box. But
And my little cousin Edison stole the show because he was throughout the first pitch. He caught the first pitch for me, so he stole the show.
All right on.
Yes.
Cool.
yes, he did. And Edison also, when the ZZ Top guys were smashing their guitars, they had him jump up and down on one. He jumped. He was just all in.
He was all in. He was
His
all
name is
in.
Addison or Edison?
Edison.
Oh,
Edison.
okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
What, AJ? Too big. What's the matter with you? You're a sports guy. Come on.
Oh, Brian Harmon.
Yeah.
He was 13 under. Big time performance by him.
Brian Harmon won the British Open golf tournament. Last
Am I-
major year.
Am I not mistaken that he was wire to wire as well?
I don't think he was in first place on Thursday, but certainly on Friday. But
He was excellent. He was very sharp. He was excellent.
he was,
And the Tour de France as well.
yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. You always ignore that. Harmon needed just 106 putts to finish the tournament, the fewest ever in Open history. Harmon didn't miss a putt within 5 feet this weekend.
You know what the purse was for that thing?
What was it?
$16 million. $16,500,000. Actually,
That was the total purse, right?
That was the purse.
What, is
I'd wear that purse.
what does first place get out of that?
A lot of it, probably. I would think. I don't know.
Listen to
We're
this.
not talking.
I didn't know this. Harmon is just the 5th lefty to win any major.
Oh, lefties.
You know that? AJ?
I didn't know that. Just the fifth.
Just the 5th.
Well,
Phil Mickelson.
Lefty's got how many? 5, 4.
What's that?
I
Five. I
said
think you said 5, right?
lefty as in Phil has how many? 5.
I don't know how many he has, but he's one of the lefties. Bob Charles, I've never heard of him. Mike Ware, I've heard of him, and Bubba Watson. He won the Masters a couple of
Just
times.
5 lefties, huh?
Yeah, ever in all.
Lefties are weird.
That's crazy.
Are you left-handed, Bulldog? You
No, good Lord. I would never join those ranks. I have one political stance. I'm totally against left. Even though I was, politically sure, but when it comes to, dexterity, no.
That's awesome.
So I just alienated half our audience.
And the Packers start today, don't they, AJ?
Yes, they do.
What are you expecting to hear? How soon is it going to be since we hear glowing things about how Jordan Love has grasped the offense?
I heard today already, this morning.
He's going to be awesome, man. He's going to be good. He's going to be, I think what's going to be beneficial in the long run is watching this offense, who's all of average age of 28, grow together. So I think it's going to be really fun.
Well, that'll be nice if they score touchdowns too, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, but
You know what I mean?
you know what I mean, though. Like watching this offense grow together and watching LaFleur get. I think he's got the athletes now that he wants to run the offense that he wants. So he's got Aaron Jones in the backfield. You got Dobbs. You got the young receivers they just drafted. It's going to be really fun. I have no expectations going into the season because I don't really know what to expect, but I'm very, very, very excited.
A.J. Dillon was at the game yesterday.
Yes, he was.
He's got a report for work today.
By the way, A.J. Dillon, Bullock, you'll love this. A.J. Dillon wrote his children's book.
Oh, yeah? Oh, nice.
It's called Quadzilla Finds His Footing.
I like the title.
It's a good book. I mean, I haven't read it yet, but I want to read it.
Nice.
So
Quadzilla is a great nickname.
Quadzilla is
There it is.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's very cool, actually. Nice. I'm actually, let's see if I can't share it, but that's okay. Anyway, I'll have to check out the Cedarburg Public Library and see if it's on our youth services shelves.
Yeah,
And
awesome.
if not, I'll make it so. I'll find a way.
Awesome. Sounds good.
Absolutely.
Sounds good, boys. Well,
Fantastic.
I will give you a full report on Wednesday,
Excellent.
and I'll get some photos to you guys too, so we can go from there.
Since we got a punt tomorrow, I guess we'll deliver the updates from the National Cribbage Championship or something, and maybe shuffleboard. I don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll do something.
yeah.
Don't worry, your position will be secure.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, it's fine.
Yeah. Well, this is going to happen more and more and more now.
I know.
Well, I got just a speech schedule for you guys real quick. I got Tuesday, and Tuesday the 1st.
Yeah.
Tuesday the 25th, Tuesday
Yeah.
the 1st, and Thursday the 10th.
Wow.
I'm in Lake Country Academy tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or Lake Country Lutheran High tomorrow. Pleasant Prairie on next Tuesday.
Yeah.
And then Madison the following Thursday.
Cool.
Wow.
Your agent's crushing it for you, man.
Yeah, he's doing a really good job. I gotta give him a pat on the back because they're responsible for me making sure I have rides to get.
Well, pat on the back is nice, but what the agent really wants is his 15%. So cough it up, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I got you.
You start writing checks. That's what needs to happen.
I got you.
All right, man. AJ, have a fantastic day. We will see you Wednesday,
Awesome.
and we'll see you then. Take care.
Sounds good.
Kill him
guys.
tomorrow, AJ. Kill him tomorrow.
Yeah,
Thank you.
level them.
Thanks.
All right,
Thank
take
you,
care. Bye-bye. AJ Bocchini with sports of the Bocchini family.
Oh man, they are, and they're that is a crowd for sure. That is
Yeah,
one of
sounds like a bunch of wacky funsters.
Oh, they know how to have fun, definitely,
Cool.
and they know how to eat. That food was unbelievable. It was
Awesome.
so thick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you. So there we go. That is our sports report. Moving into, I guess, our where are we at? What are we gonna do here for the next 16 minutes? What do you got for me?
I got a couple things.
I figured you would.
Did you? I don't know. I guess I don't know if it's bragging rights or something. That we go. Headline from the Vine Pair staff: 7 of the 10 drunkest cities in America are all in one state.
You know, they used to call us the Dairyland State, but apparently we're not drinking a lot of milk here. Or if we are, it's loaded.
If you can't answer these questions, perhaps someone from Wisconsin can. At least according to the drunkest cities in America released by 24/7 Wall Street, it turns out America's Dairyland is home to a staggering 7 of the top 10 drunkest cities in the country.
We thirsty.
The list was compiled using data from the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation and the University of Wisconsin Population Health Institute. Drunkenness per city was measured by the percentage of the population that report either binge drinking or drinking heavily. Meaning, now here's the thing: someone is coming up with what it means. Meaning 4 to 5 drinks in a sitting, or 15 or more drinks per week during a 30-day period.
Okay.
Researched 281 metro areas, include relevant data on number of bars and restaurants per capita, blah, 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 blah. Does your home state throw down like Wisconsin does? Here are the top 20 heaviest drinking cities in America.
Down, throw up, throw out.
And the corresponding percentage of adults that drink excessively in them. Green Bay, Wisconsin, numero uno.
Oh, Green Bay Tech has. I thought Madison, just because being a college town, I thought that would have them beat.
I don't think Madison is even on this list.
Really?
Didn't even make it.
Good job, guys. Boy, they must have switched to Ovaltine or something.
Oh, no. There it is.
Okay,
I see them. They're number 4. So we have Green Bay and Madison. Do you have any other guesses, Bulldog, for rounding out our 7 of the top?
7. Boy, oh boy.
7.
Crivets. No, I don't know. So Milwaukee's got to be in there. We're doing fine.
Milwaukee is,
Just per
they
capita.
give Milwaukee, Waukesha, West Dallas metro area 22.5%. So
They
that
took some of my guesses. I was going to use Waukesha and West Dallas, so I guess that's all lumped.
they lumped them together at number 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right.
Any others?
Oh boy. I guess. How about Ashland? It's really cold up there.
Nope, I don't see Ashland.
All right. Mayville. I know they party in Mayville.
No, Mayville. I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know if they're not big enough for maybe that's.
Or they're not drinking enough. Come on, guys.
Okay.
You better hit me. Yeah, I'm missing the bullseyes here.
Okay. Number 3. I'll go from. So number 20 is Milwaukee. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Number 15 is Sheboygan, Wisconsin.
Vegas. Very good.
Yes, Sheboygan says also no. Number 12.
Yeah.
This one is a surprise to me. I don't know why, but it's home of your spiders.
Fond du Lac.
Fond du Lac.
Yes.
Number 12.
Fondy, as they're fondy of calling it.
Yes.
Yes.
Number 10, the Lacrosse /Onalaska.
I forgot about lacrosse. Yeah, they're right on that Minnesota border there. So like I have a feeling some of their booze is spilling into our state. So something's going on over there.
They don't spill a lot around here.
No.
Number 9, Wausau.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that one surprised me.
I haven't been in Wausau for a long time, so I cannot. I can't go on record for that one.
I can't remember the last time I was. Number 6, Oshkosh, Nina.
Really?
Yeah.
Home. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of flight activity. I wonder if Amelia Earhart is involved in that.
Number 4, Madison. You got that one.
There you go.
Number 3. This is something out of top. We got 4 out of the top 5. Right?
I don't know, man.
So 4 is Madison. 3 is Appleton.
Really?
Yep.
Well, there's there's a big music scene there, and so you got to have a lot of clubs. I'm just trying to help him out here. Give him reason. I'm trying to give him like rationalizations for this.
Number 2 is actually known for its music scene, kind of indie.
Eau Claire?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Okay, so if you have a cluster, if you have a good music scene, you're going to have a good alcoholism scene. All those musicians who aren't being paid, they have to forget.
To me, the headline isn't 7 out of the top 10; it's 4 out of the top 5.
That is definitely, yeah. That's whew, my gosh. All right,
it is a woo.
Cool
for sure.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, if they keep pouring that Sam Adams Summer Ale, you mentioned at the top of the show, you've had that one before, the Summer Ale.
Sam Adams? No, I haven't.
Oh, it's good. It's really tasty.
You were talking about it.
Yeah. It's got like all Sam Adams. It's got this really interesting hint of spice that I thought was really like their winter ale has this kind of interesting hint of spice too, and I like it. I like it a lot. So there we go, down the hatch. And I can't think of a better way of attending the Los Alamos testing than to be knackered, because it was, that movie was affecting people too. There was a woman next to me that, Nolan is such a good filmmaker and knows how to just amp up where necessary. The first couple of explosions, oh my God. I felt him in the sternum. It was like being at a Judas Priest concert.
What would you compare? Can you compare Oppenheimer to any movie you've seen?
Yes. Oliver Stone's JFK. It felt like JFK.
Really?
Yeah, because of the kind of out of order time, which it was actually. Some people felt a little off balance by the time shifting, because they would, it starts out with like an interview by this one kangaroo court. Star Chamber that was seemingly sort of prosecuting, but kind of not. It's really ugly business that he got into later in his life. Because the communist threat to him never kind of went away, because as a professor, and he was at Berkeley, so your friends in the 30s, and I had no idea that. I mean, I'm not that much a fan of history from that era, but like. The amount of union activity and which we're having now, and the amount of so obviously a lot of leftism and a lot of communist literature was being passed around at that time, and nothing's changed. I mean, that's also what struck me about this movie as well, is that it felt, when I was going into it, even I was like, well, why this story now? And when it was over, I was like, oh yes, this story now. It is very topical. There's just a lot of people in government that reminded me of a lot of things that's going on now. Nothing has changed. Nothing, except we have bigger bombs now. The original ones would just level a couple miles, but now hey, we can take out the whole peninsula. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's wild.
They got the guy from Peaky Blinders. I think it's him. Oppenheimer. Who's the
guy named Cillian Murphy?
Yeah.
I have not seen Peaky Blinders, but this is not even like an AJ style prognostication here. He will probably walk away with the trophy. It's an incredible performance. It's just, yeah.
Well, you should watch Peaky Blinders. It's a Netflix original, I believe.
Yeah. It's
a series.
Yep.
And violent as hell. And he's like the head of one of the families.
Okay.
It's just I got someone said, watch him. Oh, Keith, because I said I can't understand, because they were British and very and watching with subtitles. Keith
yeah, said. I was just gonna say maybe even in Keith's voice, I said, "Why have you forgotten about the subtitling?" I do that all the time. If we get any shows from across the pond, subtitles go right on. Yeah, I don't mess around with that.
He likes subtitles on this show. He is a member.
Oh, really? Well, this is for Keith. My diction is being right on here. So
really, that's good.
Yes. I don't want the subtitles to miss a trick of my brilliance.
I'm gonna miss a trick. All right.
No, what a great night the movies though. I mean, if you can come away from a movie like that and still feel good about things, because again, historically, you have to realize what these physicists were tasked to do. And that's like, can you figure out a way to fast track the end of the world? I mean, how do you psychologically get around that? They didn't. They didn't. But it's really interesting because you have the opportunists and you have the ego, the guys who want to use it to further their career. And those guys were all represented. Robert Downey Jr., amazing, incredible in this movie. My God.
That guy has done a lot of good work.
Oh, yeah. And I suspect he'll be walking around with a supporting actor statue.
Well, he should have gotten it for the Rodney Dangerfield movie. He was fantastic.
Back to School?
Yeah.
Yes, he was a fantastic
he was.
addition to that cast, yes.
The guy who played Rodney Dangerfield's son in that whole character was lame. You can't blame it on the kid, but that was all lame. But
right.
Not Robert Downey Jr., man. He was bringing it. It was great.
Keith Gordon, that was the name of the actor who played Rodney Dangerfield's son. He actually became a director later in life, and he's still kind of doing work. But this was and it was really interesting because my friend's kid went to Barbie.
And
they loved it. They had a great time. I want to see it. It's supposed to be fantastic. It's supposed to be really funny. I mean, I'm
one young lady. It was interesting. She was a senior in high school. Was at this weekend. It was really cool. A friend / client of mine lives right down on the lake and facing out under the water. So when that Air and Water show.
Oh yeah.
So we got to see the Blue Angels down there, and this person was there with her family, and she was saying about the Barbie thing, and I thought, I wonder if you have to be old to appreciate all the humor in it or not. I don't know.
I don't think so. Everyone coming out of that movie it looked like one of those rare instances of you got a pleasing movie from ages 5 to 500. Everyone seemed really happy coming out of it last night. So.
Your prediction for that Brady was going to be the last one that was like that.
Which
Brady, Tom Brady,
yes, 80 for Brady or whatever. Yes, yeah, people like that too. Well, I didn't think the young people would go for that. That's the thing about this Barbie movie, though, is that was such a brilliant ad campaign. I mean, just as an ad man, you have to appreciate they said in the trailers, if you love Barbie, you got to see this movie. And if you hate Barbie, you got to see this movie. I'm like, that's great. That's who would have? I mean, that's some cojones there to come out and actually say that.
Cojones.
That too, yeah. I said it the Wisconsin way. Cojones.
No.
I did Keith would say.
Cojones.
Yeah.
Yeah, some cojones.
I wonder if that's showing up in Keith's subtitles. Let us know, Keith, when you have a chance. We're testing the subtitles out. Are
you done reading I'm switching subjects on you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Charles Peanuts, Charles Schultz. Are you done with
I
that?
am done. Yes, I am. That would be a good biopic too, actually. Believe it or not,
You still like it?
love it. Love it. That was. I haven't read a lot of biographies. I'm not a biography guy, although I'm becoming one.
Oh my
Clearly,
God. Biographies, there's so many great ones. It's fantastic.
if they're well done, I mean, God, and this thing was just. It was riveting. You couldn't. It was an unputdownable book. I couldn't stop reading it. That's great. Yeah.
People are so interesting if you can just listen to them.
Yeah.
I mean, people don't, but yeah.
What a troubled guy. What a troubled, Charles Schultz. But he dealt with it. He dealt with it with his comics. And
Right.
but unfortunately,
who isn't troubled? I'd like to know.
I'm not one to talk this week.
I mean, I tell my kids, I've always said, why are they acting like such an, blah, blah, blah. I say, everybody's got stuff going on that you don't know about. That's just the way it is. And you just have your collateral damage. You just happen to be
right.
there.
Yes.
Just the way it is sometimes. But
I laid all kinds of waste last week. It was awesome. So.
I am listening to Bossy Pants, which is
that's Tina Fey, right?
Yeah, Tina Fey. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think from 2012 or
It's
something.
been a while. Yeah, probably got 10 years now. Yeah, did well. That was a real big seller.
It's I highly recommend the Audible version because it's like you have a comedian reading her own stuff and doing the voices and just knocking out the whole. It's like anything. There's some parts you go, I don't like that one, but the thing about her father and it was so funny. I had almost had to pull over. I was like, oh my God, it's fantastic. I highly recommend it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's like I started reading the Mel Brooks one, and I thought, why not listen to it? It's in his voice.
Oh, did he read it? Oh my God, perfect.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, he reads it. It's fantastic.
That's cool.
Really, really highly recommend it. And another one who ought to have a biography, Evel Knievel. I want to go back to his words of wisdom to help you.
There's a book. I've seen one. It's not recent, obviously, but I mean, someone could certainly go back to the files and probably, cull together a fantastic, like all-in-one biography. I'm sure.
And talk about something that lends itself to a biopic. That would be it with the.
They've tried, and the one with Knievel was still alive. They made one. It's weird to have a biopic of yourself when you're still alive, but in '71 they cast George Hamilton as
71,
71 or 72, yeah. And it's actually really good. I mean, it's well done. It's cheap. It wasn't like a big budget type of thing, but
costumes he had. It's crying for a new movie. But this is taken from the Esquire interview of what I've learned from Evel Knievel, and this was
taken, way to wrap up Monday. Give us some nuggets.
Some nuggets. He died in 2007 at the age of 69. Yeah. He spoke to Esquire in 1999 at the age of 60 from his home in Kalispell, Montana. So it was originally in the Esquire in 1999. And there's some interesting things. Like I read that one to you last week. Women are the root of all evil. I ought to know I'm evil. That was a good one.
Yes.
But this is something after you saw Oppenheimer. This country has become a nation of the government, by the government, and for the government. Our politicians are destroying us. We need a revolt. That's one of his things. Here's some more wisdom.
He'd be quite an interesting revolution leader.
Oh,
he would jump his cycle over the Washington, over the National Mall, right to the. They could use him on January 6th.
Yes, exactly right. He was also a very spiritual person.
Oh yeah.
Heaven is a place you can go and drink a lot of draft beer, and it don't make you fat. You can cheat on your wife and she don't get mad. You get a beautiful female shoulder with nice, hard, real ones.
Uh-huh.
There are motorcycle jumps you never miss. You don't need a tea time.
Nice.
Oh, interesting.
Very nice.
Anybody can jump a motorcycle. The trouble begins when you try to land it.
Yes. Hey, well, since we're wrapping up here with some Knievel, we'll leave you with this wonderful, the theme song to the movie that Evel plays himself.
What?
It's called Viva Knievel. From like 1977. This is the movie where he brought some ailing children in a hospital some of his Evel Knievel toys, and most of the kids throw their crutches away and can suddenly walk again.
No.
Yes, Viva Knievel. I have this movie. So let's listen to the wonderful theme song, and we will see you folks tomorrow. Viva Knievel.
Viva, viva, viva Knievel. Viva, viva, viva Knievel.
Dean Kelly.
Kelly. Warren Hutton.
They're all there.
It's never coming down. It's a one-man game. When they call his name, sing
Frank Gifford.
Yeah.
Viva Knievel.
He loved Evil Knievel.
Viva Knievel.
It's gonna be in your head all week. everybody.
Anthony Coleman.
Absolutely.
He's a man with a dream and a promise to keep. And there's nothing too hard and
Marjo Gorton.
Here we go. There we are. It'll be stuck in your head all week. I want you all walking around, snapping your fingers, going, Viva, Viva Knievel. It said, if you listen to the lyrics, he's a man with a dream and a promise to keep. When are we doing Viva Henke? We got to get that movie going.
Maybe hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing Viva Lisa Curtis.
There you go. That's tomorrow. Absolutely. Fantastic. All right, everybody. That's a Monday show. And
Have
we
a
will
good day, y'all.